everyone, finally I am live. There are lots of problems, but still I have to continue the class. There is no way to end the class. There is no way to stop the class. And finally I am live, and definitely I will continue the class. I was facing lots of issues actually. I told you 5 PM I will come live, but after that I am late. But I went there was power cut, there was internet failure. Again I come back, and again I am taking class from here. So finally I am live. So no problem. I know only one thing: never lose hope and never make excuse. Problems will be there, but we have to come out from the problems, and we have to do whatever we want to do. So please inform your friends that yes, I am live now. I hope audio, video, everything clear. Just let me know. Audio, video, everything clear? Here so many things we are going to do here. Total DBMS we will do here, and everything will be complete. Just wait for 2 minutes. Yes, all are live. Yeah. Okay, with full of vibration, full of positive vibration, let's start. So here, this is DBMS marathon, and in this DBMS marathon so many topics I am going to cover, from where you are getting always question 100% sure topic. Each and everything from DBMS you will get 100% sure marks, because as I told, operating system repeated comprehension question they are asking, and same way from DBMS also they are asking repeated comprehension type question. So all the types of question, all the area from where you are getting 100% sure topic, this everything we are going to cover in this class. So please watch the video till the end, and definitely subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon if you are new to this channel. Okay, so let's start. This is your first question. The degree of relation in a database is what? The degree of relation in a database is what? Yeah, answer is coming. So the number of attributes in a relation. So from here let's do quick revision. What is attribute? Attribute means number of columns are called attribute, and tuple means the row, and degree and cardinality, that is very important. Degree means the total number of attributes, it is called degree, and cardinality the total number of rows present, that is called cardinality. So here you can see that here it is your tuple or row, that is actually cardinality, and the number of attribute is degree, right? Okay, now the next question: how does relational database ensure the data integrity? Ensure data integrity, how? Yes, option 2 is the correct answer, by enforcing the rule defined in the schema. So here, from here, so many important topics are there, that is different types of integrity. These are the different types of integrity: domain integrity, that is domain constraint; entity integrity constraint; referential integrity constraint; and the key constraint. Now one by one these integrities let's do revision, and it is very important for you. Domain constraint. Domain constraints means what? The domain constant that define as the definition of the valid set of values. Here you can see that in the age, with the example you can see that if you are putting here a, it is not correct one, right? In this domain you cannot put a. That's why it is the domain constraint. Very important. Next one, integrity, entity integrity constant. Entity integrity, here you can see not allows the primary key cannot be null. The primary key, entity integrity means primary key cannot be null. That is entity integrity constant. Okay. Referential integrity, here whenever this is a D number and this is also D number which is referencing this one, it is a foreign key. Now you can see in the primary key here are 11, 24 and 13. So 11, 24, 13 can be there, but the 18 cannot be there. This is the problem of referential integrity. Very, very important. Next one, the key constraints. That is key constant. Key constraints means not allowed because all rows must be unique. Why? Because here already this data is there. If you are putting again, then it is not possible. Key are the entity set used to identify this one. So entity set have multiple keys, but out of this one primary key, a primary key contain unique and null values. It can contain unique and null values in the relationship. Okay. So it will be unique always. You cannot, yes, key should be unique. You cannot repeat that. So that's why it is called key constant. Right, clear to everyone? These all the constraints are very, very important from database. Next question, an alternate key in the database table is called as what? An alternate key in database is called as what? Yeah, that is candidate key, definitely. So candidate key. Now let's do revision for super key, candidate key and primary key. This is very important when most of the students are doing mistake identifying the candidate key and super key. Here maximum students are doing mistake. Remember that the minimal set of attribute uniquely identify the tuple is called candidate key. In a relation there can be multiple candidate key and don't count the number of attributes. Minimal does not mean the number of attribute. In a relation, it can be A is a candidate key, B, C together also can be candidate key. Don't think that key A one attribute, B two attribute, that's why it cannot be candidate key. It can be. When B itself is not a candidate key, C itself not a candidate key, but B, C together is able to identify all other attribute, then it is possible. So in a relation there can be multiple candidate key and it should be minimal. But at the time of super key, with the candidate key, if you are adding something extra, it can be some extra attributes can be there. That is called super key. That's why the minimal term is not present. From here multiple time questions are coming to identify and you need to see that minimal term is not present means that is super key. It is also uniquely identified but extra attribute can be there. Primary key means there are more than one candidate key can be there, but out of that any one, only one and only one prime minister should be there. There can be multiple MLA MPs but only one prime minister, that is primary key. Candidate keys are the selected candidate, but out of that only one prime minister will be there, that is primary key. Got it? Yes. Good. Now tell me, do this answer quickly. Those who are watching, please like, share and subscribe. Your like, your comment, your feedback is very, very important for me. Because with all of this positive vibration only, I am trying to run everything. Yes, quickly answers are coming. Very good, everyone. Here you can see that student course, and student is this one, and course given here. Now you are telling about that you are doing here this joining. After that, what will be the answer? This is the question. So here it is given that 3 in the course table there are 3 rows, and in the student table there are 4 rows. Right? Course table there are 3 rows. Student table there are 5 rows. So 3 multiply 5, that is 15. Whenever you are doing cross product, you are getting 15. So here as you are getting 15, the cardinality is 15 here. And degree of the table means number of attribute. Whenever I am doing joining, here are 3 attribute and here are 3 attributes. So 3 plus 3, 6 attributes are there. That is this one, degree. Got it? So your answer is this one, and foreign key for this, and this is the foreign key is given. So foreign key, here you can see course number. Here also you can see course number. This course number is the primary key and this course number is the foreign key. That's why this is your answer. Very good, everyone. Now do this one. What will be the right sequence of the phase of the database design? MTech students need to write NET exam or not? If you want to do PhD, then you have to. If you don't want to do PhD, then no problem. Yes. Here the phases, it is asking about sequence. You can see that in the database design encompassed with the several stages. First one is requirement analysis. Here whenever you are collecting that, you are going to do the requirement analysis, same as a software engineering. After that, conceptual design, then logical design. Conceptual design is the abstract model, okay, where database description, database requirement will be there. And logical design is actual design, where data model like ER diagram model, it is logical design. Then finally it is coming to the physical design, where implementation of physical database schema, including the storage structure and indexing, everything we are doing here in physical design. And that's why your answer is this one. As you can see that DBCA, this is your answer. You are starting with this, then this one, then this one, then this one. Right, here this same question repeated in August 2024. So many questions are there which is repeated, same question repeated. Okay, so I am not asking again. Now do this. Insert command used. These are the very basic of DBMS, but always they are making question. They are asking question from basic, but they are making the option confusing, and where most of the students are doing mistake. This type of question, by looking you are feeling very easy, but I am telling 90% of the students did mistake in this simple question, and maybe you will also do mistake here. Yes, here actually if you are doing only A, then also wrong. If you are doing AB, then also wrong. It is the most important challenge now, because nowadays they are making it MCQ, but it is actually MSQ. Actually it is MSQ. If you are choosing only add a single relation, then also it is wrong. If you are choosing this add multiple relation, then also it is wrong. You have to choose A, B, C all, because single tuple also, multiple tuple also, and add value to a specific attribute also. Insert command, it can be directly you can write, or particularly you can mention the values also. Insert into table name. Whenever you are running that insert, then you can run in different way, right? Insert into, insert new table is not here. Insert new table, this is not. Definitely option D is not. Option D is eliminated. But yes, it is actually MSQ. Nowadays this is the biggest problem. You will not get like 25% mark or 50% marks. Whenever you are correct of all option, That's why at the time of choosing option, be careful. All possibilities you need to check. Here only I am telling you, December 2024, 90% student did mistake here. Some of the students choose this one, some of the students choose this one. Maximum student did not choose that ABC all. Here you have to be very careful. Okay, because insert you can write in different way. Directly also you can write, you can particularly mention some attributes also, or you can particularly insert for a one value also. So that's why these all are the correct answer, right? MSQ means multiple select option, that is there in GATE. But nowadays they are making MCQ, but like this type of option. You have to choose only this one only. But you have to be very careful. Got it? Yes. Now do this. Here, which of the command is used to modify the data in SQL table? Yeah. Here, these all are the correct answer. Used to modify. Select is only the query. So from here you need to revise this one, which is a very important chart of DBMS. Very important chart. DDL, DML, DCL and TCL. DDL means data definition language, where you are only defining the table structure. Create, alter, drop, truncate, these all are working on the data, that is database structure. You are working on the structure of the data. That's why it is called data definition language. And DML means when you are manipulating the data. Data manipulation language, when you are working on the data. That is select, insert, update, delete, merge, call, these all. Now out of that, select. Select, actually you are fetching the data, you are not manipulating. That's why nowadays it is called DQL. This is a particular language. Most of the time student exam questions are coming. DQL, that is data query language. Because just select is doing for fetching data. It is not updating, it is not manipulating. Remember that sometimes they are asking DQL also. You need to check that DQL is select. Okay. Yes. Very good. So next one, the grant and revoke, that is control, and transaction is commit, rollback, save point. These are all TCL. Very important. From here you are getting so many questions. Now next one. In the concurrency control, phantom problem may occur when? When phantom problem may occur? Yes. Here also the question was very confusing. Multiple students did mistake here. Multiple students say that yes, insert, delete or modified or update, which one and why this is the answer only. So here maximum students are getting confused about these terminologies. Lost update, dirty read, unrepeatable read, phantom read, dirty write. What is this? All are looking like same, and that's why you are getting confused, right? So lost update, first of all, lost update means two transactions update the same record concurrently. That's why I am writing something, after that you are updating that one. So one transaction update and it is overwritten by another one. This is called lost update. Okay, so this problem happening for update only. Now dirty read means a transaction read a data written by another uncommitted transaction. I am writing something I did not commit till now. Before committing only you are reading my data. That is dirty data. That is called dirty read. Read a uncommitted data. It can happen at the time of update, insert or delete anytime. Anytime it can be happen. Now you can see unrepeatable read. Unrepeatable read means same record is read twice with changes in between. You are reading something like value of previously read record changed due to another transaction commit. You are reading something and after some time it is showing a different data because another transaction updated it this one. At the time of update it is possible. Unrepeatable read. Last one, this is phantom read. Same query returns different row set due to the concurrent insert or delete. It can be possible for delete also. This question was truly confusing question. It can be possible for record delete also. But why this is the most accurate answer? Actually this one and this one both can be the answer. But particularly a phantom problem occur when transaction executes a query multiple times and see the different result due to new record being inserted, or it can be deleted also. Not only insert, if it is deleted then also it is possible, but mostly it is giving priority to insert. Okay, you can see here only insert is there, dirty read, but in this option dirty read is not there. In any other one it is not possible. So that's why phantom problem we are going to choose insert, because maximum thing is coming with insert. Okay? Here these are truly confusing. Most of the time we are thinking that they all are looks like same, but it is not same. New row appear or disappear between two identical queries in a same transaction. In a same transaction you are running one time and you are running another time, it is showing different row. And dirty write is also there, that two transaction write to the same data without commit in between. In a same data two transaction writing, that is called dirty write problem. Clear? This chart is, I hope, very much helpful for you. You can take the screenshot also if you want. You can take the screenshot. It will be helpful for you. Okay? Yes. Chalo. Now do this. Yes, actually here this one and this one both should be correct. Now do this. Here you can see that which of the following false, which is most important. Now I am entering to the functional dependency, the most important chapter of DBMS. Most important, from where you are getting so many questions, and we are going to do that. One by one I will enter in the depth of each and every topic. Yes, answer is coming. So definitely your answer is only here. Also very careful that the option D is correct. Now if you are choosing option 4, that is wrong. It should be option 3. This is also very careful. Most of the time this mistake is happening. Always I am telling. So here if it is and another one, which one is false? These are the trap of the examiner. After knowing also you will do mistake. First it is in your mind, you will think that which one is true and you will choose the wrong answer. Second one also, after identifying also maybe you will think okay D is the correct, you will mark option 4. This type of problems are very common. This type of mistakes are very common. Again and again I am telling you. So which one is false here? Here it is asking that this is true, this is also true, this is also true, this is also true. 3NF is stronger than BCNF. This is wrong because BCNF is stronger than 3NF, right? So here this is my most favorite chart, most favorite one. Here you can go through this chart. 1NF, 2NF, 3NF and BCNF. 1NF single value single cell. 2NF no partial dependency. No partial dependency is allowed in 2NF. That means part of candidate key, prime attribute, prime to non-prime is not allowed in 2NF. Prime to non-prime is not allowed in 2NF, part of candidate key. Okay. And 3NF means it is not allowing transitive dependency, non-prime to non-prime not allowed. And BCNF means each and every left hand side should be candidate key. Very, very, very important chart. Very, very, very important. It is not visible. I am zooming it little bit. I am showing one by one. Here you can see 1NF single value single cell. Value of each column belongs to the same domain. 2NF fully functional dependent, and it should be fully functional dependency on candidate key. Non-prime to non-prime is allowed in 2NF, but non-prime, prime to non-prime is not allowed. Full part of LHS in the left hand side, full part of candidate key should be there. Okay. LHS is not a candidate key, then RHS is prime, it is allowed. Remember that right hand side prime, that is allowed. Okay. If left hand and right hand side both are non-prime, then no problem in 2NF. These are the very, very important points for you. It will be very much helpful for your exam, which is prepared by me. I prepared this chart. Here you can see next one, that is 3NF. No transitive dependency allowed. Non-prime to non-prime not allowed here. Prime to non-prime also not allowed. Because whenever you are coming to 3NF, it should satisfy 2NF and 3NF both. 2NF, 3NF both. So here in 3NF, for each FD, left hand side must be candidate key or super key, or right hand side is prime, that is allowed. Right hand side can be prime. Left hand side and right hand side both non-prime, that is not allowed in 3NF. Okay. Must determine all the candidate key, then check the prime attribute. It is very important. Whenever you are checking normalization, if you are not finding the all candidate key, then your answer will be wrong. So you have to determine all possible candidate key, then go for prime and non-prime. Prime means part of candidate key, non-prime means not the part of candidate key. And finally in BCNF, BCNF is only thing that left hand side should be super key or candidate key, and must be satisfy right hand side prime condition. Okay, right hand side it is not allowed here. Only always left hand side. So right hand side prime it is allowed for 2NF and 3NF. Must remember this. 100% sure you are getting question from here. Other than that, 4NF and 5NF also I am telling you that for 4NF it is fourth normal form issued for multi-valued dependency. Multi-valued dependency means what? That which type of dependency that allows single attribute have multiple values. To eliminate the non-trivial multi-valued dependency, achieve the 4NF. A relation violating 4NF be decomposed into the set of relation. Okay. This is the multi-valued means always remember it is related to 4NF. And 5NF is project joint normal form. It is called dependency. Joint dependency. So joint dependencies they are for 5NF. Here you can see the question. On 4NF and 5NF also mentioned here. From here your 4NF and 5NF will be also clear. Try to match it quickly. Till now those who are watching, I can see 74 live learners are there. So at least I can get some like, right? If you like the class till now, 81, and make it 100. Share with all of your friends, make it 100. In this hot weather also I am taking hot water, okay? The weather is hot, but still I am taking the hot water because of taking class. Feeling some throat issues, but I have to take. So yes, what is the answer here? Tell me the answer quickly. Quick, I am waiting for your answer. Yes, your answer is this one, definitely. Here you can see that just now I told you 5NF is focusing on joint dependency. Every JD implies by the candidate key. Every joint dependencies implies by the candidate key. That is called joint dependency. Okay. And here you can see 4NF. 4NF if what? 4NF is that every multi-valued dependency is implied by the candidate key. Joint dependency implied by candidate key, multi-valued dependency implied by candidate key. Okay. So here you can see that this is your 1NF, 2NF, 3NF and BCNF, and this is your 4NF. It must be in BCNF and does not have any multi-valued dependency. If it is there, then it should be in candidate key. And for this 5NF is the highest normal form. 5NF also project joint normal form. And a table set to 5NF if it is in 4NF and cannot decompose into any number of smaller table without lossless data. Here every joint dependency is implied by the candidate key. This is the main part of 5NF. Nowadays they are making question from 4NF and 5NF also. That's why it is important. Okay? Yeah. Now you can see here. Start doing candidate key. How to identify candidate key. Each and everything from those who did not learn anything, they will also get marks if they are doing marathon. That is my target. Maybe did not learn anything. Watching for first time and going to exam after few days. They will be also able to collect the marks if they are watching properly and trying to understand properly. That is my target. Yes, very good. Option 4 is the correct answer. The easy trick is that you need to find out the right hand side which is not present. That is the trick. V, X, W, U. Which one is not present? You can see very easily. U is present, V is present, W is present, X is present. Y, Z is not present in right hand side. So YZ not present means YZ must be the part of candidate key. This is must be the part of candidate key. By elimination you can do the answer. Here only YZ, YZ, YZ. By elimination only you can do the answer very quickly. Very quickly you can do the answer from here. Okay. And how it is actual process? Actual process is that first you need to do YZ closure. You will see that with the YZ you are getting here YZ, after that Y to W you are getting, and anything else you are not getting. So YZ is not sufficient to identify all. Then with the YZ you will try to add UYZ. Now you will see U can determine V. So U is automatically determined V. Now after that you can see that Y can determine W. So VW can determine X and X can determine U already there, and Z is coming. So you can see U, V, W, X, Z all are coming. Now the next process is that how actually you need to do, how you will understand that other candidate keys are also there. You need to understand that okay, I got the U. Now U I will replace with what? you will see that U can be determined by what? X. So you can replace with X, Y, Z. Now you will see same thing will come. U, V, W, X, Z. Now you will see X can be determined by whom? You can see X can be determined by V and W. So I will try to replace with V. Why not W? Because you see that actually W can be determined by already Y. If you are taking the YZ, from the YZ you already got W. That's why W is not required. I will take only V and I will be able to do. See that now VW is there. So from VW I am getting X. So that's why these are all your candidate key. This is the process. This is the process of doing candidate keys. Okay. But trick is already, I told you the trick. YZ is not there means you are getting. Now from here only I am telling you what are the prime attribute and what are the non-prime attribute. Prime attributes are called part of candidate key. That means you can see here Y, U, Y, Z, X and V. These are my prime attribute. Okay, these are my prime attribute. And non-prime attributes are what? Is there any non-prime attribute? You can see Y, Z, X, V, U is coming. Only non-prime attribute is W, which one is not the part of candidate key. Got it? Okay. I'm from Kerala. Thank you. Is that clear? Clear? Okay. Yeah. Now do this one. Do this one. In a schema, R, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, each field are constrained what? Now tell me. Prime attribute means part of candidate keys. I told you what are the part of candidate keys, those are prime. Just now I explain you. Yeah. So what is this here? You can see now how to identify this. Here you have to find out first of all which one is my candidate key. G is present, BC is present, CFH is present, FHC is present, A is also present, E and G is also present. Which one is not present? Only D is not present. So you will try with D closer. If you are trying with D closer, you need to find out that dependency so that A plus exactly the set of FD holds. Okay, the atomic values, set of functional dependencies, right? You need to find out. D is not present. Which one is 1NF or 2NF? If I am trying to find out only D, can I get anything? I am not getting anything because D is not able to determine anyone. So what I have to do? I have to add something with D. If I am adding A, then I am getting A, B, C, then I am getting D also. Now from B I am getting F, H also, and from F I am getting E, G also. These all are coming, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So AD is my candidate key. Is there any other candidate key? Is there any other candidate key? You can try. A can determine by E, so ED will be also your candidate key definitely. You can see E can be determined by F, so FD will be also your candidate key. Now F can be determined by anyone, F can be determined by B, so BD is also your candidate key. Now B can be determined by anyone, that is A. Now you can stop. Now it is a cycle, now you can stop. So there are these all are your candidate keys. I got that these all are my candidate keys. So now I will come here to check the dependency, which normal form. For that, first of all, I have to check from where I have to start. BCNF. BCNF means all left hand side should be candidate key. Is it? No. Left hand side is my not candidate key. So that's why it is not in BCNF. This is eliminated. BCNF it is not. Okay. Now is it in 3NF? Is this in 3NF? For 3NF what to check? For 3NF we have to check non-prime to non-prime not allowed. Transitive dependency not allowed. So you can see that non-prime to non-prime, for that I need to make the list of prime and non-prime. So what are the prime attributes here? Prime attributes A, B, E, F, D. AD, ED, FD, BD. These all are the prime attribute. Non-prime attributes are remaining one. C is non-prime, G is non-prime and H is non-prime. Right? These all are the non-prime. Now you see, is there any non-prime to non-prime? One by one you can see. C, H, G. This is exactly non-prime to non-prime because C, G, H all are non-prime. That's why it is not in 3NF also. Now is it in 2NF? For 2NF I have to check what prime to non-prime part of candidate key should not determine any non-prime attribute. Part of candidate key you can see that B. B is determining C. B is determining H. These are non-prime attribute. That's why it is not allowed in 2NF. So it is not in 2NF. Actually this one you can write like BA, B to C, B to F and B to H. You can write like that. This one is not in 2NF. This one is also not in 2NF, but this is in 2NF. But because of these two, it is not in 2NF. So it is only in 1NF, but not in 2NF. Clear? Very important. If right hand side attribute is there, how to find? Right hand side attribute is there, candidate key. Right hand side, you have to check the right hand side. I hope it is clear to everyone. Everything will be clear by doing one by one question. So this is your answer. Now tell me. Everything will be clear. Do the question. A, B, C, D, E. Now it is there. Now tell me, what is the highest normal form? Quick, tell me. Quickly do the answer. What is the highest normal form for this? Quick. Answer. What happened? Anyone is not answering? Or I am not getting answer? Fine. Now answers are coming. Yes, 3NF is the correct answer here. Why 3NF is the correct answer? Now you will think everything is present in right hand side, ma'am. Then how to find out candidate key? then you need to find out the candidate key by doing the functional dependencies only. You can check A closure. If I am doing A closure, I am getting A, B, C. Now B to D. Now CD to E. So A is my candidate key. If I am doing B closure, I am getting here BD. After that nothing is coming. But if I am doing BC closure, then I am getting BD, C. Now with CD I am getting E. With E I am getting A. So BC is my candidate key. But only B is not my candidate key. Then and there you can eliminate this is not in BCNF. Now try with CD. So already you find out that it is not a candidate key. Now you have to check that A, it is done. Now you have to check that E. E is also, because E can determine A means E is also my candidate key. A, B, C, D all are coming. Right? This is also my candidate. So now your answer is done actually. Why your answer is done? You can check with CD. If I am doing CD closure, I am getting here C, D, E. Then after that A, then B. So everyone is coming. So CD also my candidate key. Only problem is created by this one. Only problem created by this one. Other than that, anyone is not creating any problem. Right? Other than that, everyone is candidate key. This is also candidate key. This is also candidate key. Now I have to check, is it non-prime to non-prime? Is this non-prime to non-prime? No, because D is your prime attribute. D is prime here. D is prime here. That's why it is not violating this property of transitivity. That's why it is in 3NF. As D is prime attribute, it is actually non-prime to prime, that is allowed in 2NF and 3NF. Right hand side prime, just now I told you, right? Right hand side prime is allowed in 2NF and 3NF also. Very important to remember. And that's why it is in 3NF. And there is no partial dependency actually. This is not at all partial dependency. You will think that it is partial dependency because you will think that it is BC. You will tell me, ma'am, CB is primary key, CB is candidate key. So B is prime attribute. So it is prime to non-prime. It is no, it is actually prime to prime. It is actually prime to prime. Okay. Yes. BC is there. That's why I am telling you. I know that. What answer you will tell? BC, I told you. You will tell me that yes, ma'am, it is part of candidate key. It is partial dependency, but it is not partial dependency. Yes, BC is primary. BC is coming. BC is coming, right? With B, you are getting D. And then C. Then with CD, I am getting E. BC is there. BC is there. BC is also the part of candidate key. BC is also candidate key. But it is not partial dependency because of this prime. Because of D is prime. Got it? Got it? Because D is prime. Clear? These are the questions are very much good question. Now tell me, do this. Your all, each and every question should be resolved from here. In left hand side BC is not there, but in right hand side prime is there na. That is allowed. Right hand side, if it is prime, then it is not treated as 2NF. Here only students are doing mistake. Got it? B is prime also, that's why. Clear. I am taking some good question from where your concept will be clear. I am not taking so easy direct question. These are not easy direct question. These are all very much conceptual question. Yes, here again you will do the mistake that it is in 3 NF, or you will think it is in 1 NF. It is not in 3 NF at all. Here also again problem will happen. You will think that here you will be able to find out that AC is my candidate key. Now your problem will come, okay, AC is my candidate key. Then you will tell me, ma'am, BC implies D. So only C is there. Total AC is not there. So it is not in 2NF. Again it is in 2NF. Again it is in 2NF because partial dependency, the term is partial, means it is the proper subset. Whenever AC is my candidate key, then A is the proper subset, C is the proper subset. But I am taking BC. BC is not the proper subset of AC. BC is not the proper subset of AC. That's why this is not at all violating the rule. This is not at all violating the rule of partial dependency. This is violating the rule of non-prime to non-prime. That's why it is not in 3NF. But this is in 2NF. But this is in 2NF. These are all the exception I am telling you. Anyone will not tell you like this. I am selecting those questions where you can face problem. Nowadays they are asking this type of challenging question. These questions I have collected from different set papers. These are not UGC NET PYQs. These are from different set papers. I have collected some particular different questions. Okay, got it? Clear? Yeah. Now come to here. Now where you are getting mostly problem, lossless, lossy and dependency preserving. मैम मुझे समझ ही नहीं आते. I can't understand it. What is lossless, lossy? What is dependency preserving? I am not getting anything. So many comment I saw. Ma'am, please explain lossless, lossy. Ma'am, please explain dependency preserving. I am not able to understand. You will understand. See, listen, do it. Do it. Yeah, answers are coming. You can see the answer. Here, option 1 is the correct answer. Now see, what is lossless, lossy and what is dependency preserving. Simple way I am telling you. Lossless or lossy means there is no loss. A relation is there. The relation you are dividing into two parts, R1, R2 or multiple part. It can be not only R1, R2, it can be multiple part also. It is a family. It is a family. This family partitioned into two parts. Now when the family partitioned into two parts, always remember R1 intersection R2 should not be null. If there is no common attribute, then anyhow you will be not able to join. There is like after marriage, husband and wife separated, okay? Husband and wife separated. There is a 0 chance that they will again come back to do again. No, there is 0 chance. But if in between them there is a child, the child will help to join the family again because the child is the common attribute. Always remember like that. Whenever you are trying to think about the lossless, there is no loss. They are separated, but they can come back and they can join again because of the child. Means whenever their intersection is not phi, means there is a common attribute between them, and not only that, if the child is able to convince the father or mother, that means R1 minus R2, that common attribute, implies R1 intersection R2 implies R1 minus R2, or R1 intersection R2 implies R2 minus R1. What is that? Here it is like A, B, C, three attributes are there. Maybe in R1 you are taking AB, and in R2 you are taking BC. So which is the common attribute? B. Either B implies A or B implies C. Either B implies A or B implies C. If it is possible, then only you are able to join. The B is the child here. The B is the child here. Okay. So either B is able to convince A or B is able to convince C. Then only it will be lossless. Otherwise it will be lossy. Always remember like that. Lossless means there should not be phi, intersection should not be phi. Any one common person should be there. That common person should convince either mother, means the child, father, mother, child. The child should convince the either father or mother. Then only they will join, otherwise not. Simple way, remember that. Okay. ठीक है? Clear? Clear? Clear the example? So now here you can see that here what is happening? The A, B, C, D is there and it is separated like this way. Here A, B, C, D. There are three relations. You can see A, B, B, C and B, D. Between them who is common? B. So now you have to think B implies A or B implies C. Is it present or not? B implies C is present. Means you can join them. They are possible to join. Now if you are joining them together, so it will be like A, B, C. They are joined. Now you will think between them B, D and B, C. Which is common? B. Either B implies D or B implies AC. Is it present? Now you will think that B implies D or B implies AC is not present. Right? Now you will tell me, ma'am, it is not present. But I am telling you it is present. The hidden dependency now you have to find out. Don't take your decision by the given dependency. You can find out some hidden dependency also. I will take the B closure. By taking the B closure, B can determine C, C can determine D. Right? B can determine C, C can determine D. Means from here I am getting B can determine C also, B can determine D also. Means this is hidden actually. This is present but this is hidden. That's why I am able to join them also. After joining I am getting A, B, C, D. I am able to join them and I am able to get A, B, C, D. That means, okay, it is lossless. When there are multiple relations, part by part do it. At the same time, don't try to do 3. Because the relation, 2 relation you will join, after that you will try with another one. That is the easy way. Okay, just do the closure. What is opposite way thinking? What is my requirement? According to my requirement, I will search. It will be easy for you. My requirement is B implies D or B implies AC. I will do B closure. I will try to find out the hidden dependency. If it is coming means I can say that yes, it is lossless. This is lossless. Got it? Now is it dependency preserving? Dependency preserving is nothing but Here you need to see again the same thing. You have to divide the dependencies. Okay. Here I am telling dependency preserving also I am telling. Easy. That is also easy. A, B, C, D. It is divided into 3 parts. AB, BC and BD. Now divide the dependencies. Here A implies B, you can give. B implies C, you can give it to this relation. And B implies D, D implies B, you can give it to this relation. Now dependency preserving is telling you, if I am joining them, am I getting back all the functional dependency which was present? You will tell me, ma'am, C implies D, we are not able to give it to anyone, and I am not able to get back also. That is the problem. That's why always try to find out the hidden dependency. Whenever you are finding the hidden dependency, then only dependency preserving will be correct, otherwise wrong. Hidden dependencies you need to find out, like by closure. Again do the closure. A closure, A, B, C, D. Means A is able to determine B, A is able to determine C, A is able to determine D. Do the B closure. B, C, D. So B is able to determine C, B is able to determine D also. Right? Here this hidden dependency you have to write. You have to write this hidden dependency. If I am doing C closure, I am getting here C, D, B. C, D and B. Again here the hidden dependency I am getting. C implies D, already there, and C implies B. This is a hidden dependency. So I have to write that C implies B. This hidden dependency I have to write. Whenever you are writing this hidden dependency, then you will get back this CD. Then you will get back this C implies D. How? Because from these all dependencies, if you are doing again C implies B is there and B implies D is there, it is transitive. It is transitive. So from here you are getting actually C implies D. Or directly if I am doing C closure, then also you will get it C to B, B to D. Simple way, from the whatever you have done, you are doing the plus, you are doing union of all these dependencies. This is your F1, this is your F2, this is your F3. Do all the closure and try to see C closure. From the C closure I am getting back this one. I am getting back this one. So as I am getting back this one means it is dependency preserving. This is the way to check always lossless, lossy and dependency preserving. Always find out the hidden dependencies and then divide, then distribute it as per the relation. These are the relation. As per the relation, distribute it. Then check it which one is creating problem. Try the closure. See that it is coming back or not. If it is coming back means yes. Because already this one was coming. This one and this one was coming. Right? Yes. Clear? Is that clear? Closure is the best. Finding closure is the best. Who is creating problem? I will see that. And before dividing, we will do the hidden dependency by doing closure, finding out, divide it, then do it. Your all problem will be solved. It will be super easy for you. Don't make it complicated. What is my requirement? I will do that. Clear to everyone? I hope no doubt. So let me know in the comment section after the class, those who are watching recording, and come back here and tell me, yes, my dependency preserving and lossless and normalization, these all concepts are clear. I am going to clear your every concept. I am going to clear each and every concept. So now tell me, if your concept is clear, then it is your test for you. So many hearts, heart, heart, heart. Yes, I love heart. Really, I love to get those heart. Thank you, thank you. Chalo, well, now do this. Yes, Doipayan, correct. Yeah. Answer. Same type of problem. This is actually same type of problem, only they change the attribute. See that. Here this is same problem, right? Here it was ABCD. They change it to PQRS. Nothing else. Here this question they ask in June 2023. And this question they asked in August 2024. Same thing. Only ABCD changed to PQRS. Other than that, everything is same. So definitely answer is this one. They are repeating the question in this way. Right. Now tell me this one. It is in different way. This is a set paper question. Different way, where you need to find out the dependency. Then have to tell me it is lossless, lossy, or what. Now how to do that, ma'am? How to do that? Tell me. ऐड बहुत आ रहा है. ये तो YouTube दे रहा है, मुझे पता नहीं, मैं तो नहीं दे रही हूँ. Yeah. So, yes, how to find out this one? See that. Here again we will play opposite way. The opposite way is that A, B, C, D, E. Now I have two relation. A, B, C and C, D, E. This is my R1, this is my R2. Now I have to think R1 intersection R2 implies R1 minus R2, or R1 intersection R2 implies R2 minus R1. So means I need what? Which is my common? C is my common between them. So means either I need C implies AB, or I need C implies DE. अच्छा मुझे ये मत बोलो मैम I am not able to understand what is this. Don't do that. Okay, this is R1, this is R2. When you are doing R1 minus R2 means the first table minus the common. The first table is R1, that is ABC, minus common, that means you are getting AB. If you are doing R2 minus R1, the first table is R2, CDE minus common, that is C. So you are doing CDE minus C. Okay, actually it is happening like that. So you are getting DE. That is the meaning of R1 minus R2 and R2 minus R1. ये मत बोलो कि मैम I don't know this. So this one and this one, either this or this. Now I will see from the table. How to check from the table? Here C. In the C actually there is no repetition. That means it is very simple. When there is repetition, then only it is creating problem. As there is no repetition, so no problem. C1, C2. There is no duplicate, no repetition. This is obviously exist. This is also obviously exist. Whenever repetition is there, then only we have to think. We will do one question. Don't worry. How to think we will take. The trick is that whenever in the left hand side the values there is no repetition, different values are there, By closing your eyes, you can say that yes, this is obviously able to identify. So that's why this one is present, this one is present, means this decomposition is lossless. Okay, so answer is done. This is the way you need to do the answer. Now tell me, do this one. This is also most important one. Different types of transaction concurrency protocol which you need to match. Timestamp, strict two-phase locking, and lock point. In fact, A, B, C, D all are unique here. Okay, very good. All are unique here means they can be, right? Yes, here is the answer. From this table only you can note down, this is very important, that timestamp protocol ensure freedom from deadlock, and strict two-phase locking protocol, this is ensuring cascade-less rollback. Two-phase locking protocol, as long as transaction already running, it's always obtain the lock from the first part. And lock point, what is lock point? Lock point indicates the final lock of the schedule. Very, very important. These protocols must note it down. Multiple times they are asking question from here. Now you can see here is a question from transaction concurrency. How to do this? क्या है ये, कैसे करें इसको? This type of question you can get as a comprehension question also, that is 10 marks question. They can provide you this type of schedule. They can ask you conflict serializability, view serializability, sequence, like that way anything you can get. They can ask you anything. Yes. So here how to do that? See, here actually we need to make the graph between, there are 4 transactions, T1, T2, T3, T4. You need to make the graph T1, T2, T3 and T4. You need to make the graph how? By checking the conflicting pair. Conflicting pair should be always in same data. Then either read write or write read or write write. These are the 3 possibilities: read write, write read or write write in same data. If it is read read, then there is no problem. It is not a conflict pair. Now one by one we will see. For T1 it is Y. Is there anyone who is writing Y after this? The timestamp are very important. Here it is reading, so I have to check below. Is there anyone who is writing Y? No. No problem. Here also it is writing Y. Is there anyone who is writing Y? No. Now you can see T2. Read X. After this one, anyone is doing read X? Write X. You can see this one is doing write X. This one is also doing write X. So that means T2 to T4 and T2 to T3. T2 to T3 there is an arrow. T2 to T4 there is an arrow. Done. Now here also write X is there. So same arrow. When you did already one arrow, no need to do more. Now you can see here is a read Y. Actually after this T1 is doing write. So T3 to T1 there is an arrow. T3 to T1 there is an arrow. And is there any other one? No. Here also write Y. Already you did, so no need to do. Here you can see read X. Is there anyone who is writing after this? This one. So means T4 to T3 there is an arrow. T4 to T3 there is an arrow. T4 to T3, sorry. T4 to T3. T4 to T3 there is an arrow. Done. Right X is going on. Is there any other X? No. Okay. So we did all. All are done. Yes. T4 to T3 we did. Now you can see, is there any cycle? Is it creating any cycle? If it is creating any cycle, then we say not conflict serializable. But it is serializable because there is no cycle. And it is asking you actually order. Means it is already known that yes, it is actually conflict serializable because they directly ask order. Now how to do the order? For doing order you need to write the in degree. What is the in degree? In degree you can see here. Here in degree is 1. Here in degree is 0. In degree means incoming arrow. How many incoming arrows are there? Only one incoming arrow. That's why 1. Here is no incoming arrow. That's why 0. Here is 2 incoming arrow. That's why 2. Here is 1 incoming arrow. That's why 1. So we can start with that one where incoming arrow is 0. Means in order is 0. You can see T2 in degree is 0 here. Means I can start with T2. This is topological sort only. This is topological sort. This is called topological sort. You are using topological sort for doing the order. Okay. So Ipion. This is actually topological sort. So whenever I am taking 0, then I need to remove these 2. This one and this one is removed. And as this is removed means I need to update the value here. This 2 is updated to 1 now and this 1 is updated to 0 now. Now T4 is 0. So I can take T4. Whenever I am taking T4, now this is gone. Now whenever this one gone, now it will be 0. Now I can take T3. Whenever I am taking T3, now this one gone. As this one gone means, now you can make it 0. So now this is T1. So this is the order. This is the way you can get the order. T2, T4, T3, T1. Like this way you are getting the order. Clear? High chance you can get comprehension also. They will ask you, is it conflicting or not? Got it? Okay, yes, those who have paper 1, it was not known to me as it is Saturday. So I thought that, please inform Tulasi ma'am that I thought that Saturday, that's why class is not there. It was not known to me that paper 1 class is there. So, okay, no problem. Those who are the paid learners, you can go for paper 1. Those who are the free learners, you can stay here. And anyhow, paid learners, we did the questions. No problem. You can leave. You can leave. Okay, I will continue. And actually, there was lots of problem I was facing. I went there to take class from digital board, but connection is not happening. UPS is not getting current, and I am not able to take the risk without UPS. So again, I come back. So that's why there is late. So please inform Tulasi ma'am that yes, ma'am told you to continue the class. Okay? Yeah, you can go. No problem. I will continue for the free learners. Yes. So now you can see that. Here another question. T1, T2, T3. And S1 and S2. This is actually S1. This is actually S1. S1 and S2. S1 and S2 given below. Now tell me what is the answer. Now tell me, conflict serializable, how to check? Only Nishu is answering. What about others? Nishu, are you going to attempt this time? I thought you are doing master, right? Are you going to attempt this time, UGC NET? You are learning from last few years, I think. You are a regular follower. Hope you are going to attempt this time. Okay. Yes, answers are coming. All are giving option 2. But option 2 is wrong. Option 1 is the correct answer. Nishu, Jayashree, all are giving. Why? Why? Where you are doing mistake? You need to see that. Here what to do? Here actually I need to write down it. Okay. First need to write down it. Here you can see I have done already, so that it will be easy for you. I am doing for you. That will be better. Let me copy and let me draw. S1 and S2 for you, so that you can understand. Because you are getting, I have written here S1 and I am taking S2. Okay, now let's do that. Yes, so in the question actually they gave T1, T2, T3. So directly from S1 and S2 we can do it. So S1 we will take 3 transactions. These are the 3 transactions, T1, T2, T3. So 3 transactions, how to write? R1X means it is in T1. R1X. Then R3Y. Always maintain this one. This one don't write here. Next, because timestamp matters. R3Y. Then R3X. Then R2Y. Don't write here because this timestamp is already over. R2Y. Then write here R2Z. R2Z. Then W3Y. So don't write here, write here W3Y. Then W3Z. W3Z. Then R1Z. So these are already full. So R1Z. Then W1X. Then W1Z. Okay. Now your table is done. When you're a little bit time taking, but high chance you can get the comprehension type question from here. Very important, I am telling you. Conflict serializability, view serializability, and the sequence. Like that way, high chance you can get the question. T1, T2, T3. So here you will see. Here X. Is there anyone who is doing right on X? No one. No one is doing right on X. Done. Here Y. Is there anyone who is doing right Y? Right Y after this? No. No problem. Here also X. Is there anyone who is doing right X? Yes, you can see here. This is doing right X means T3 to T1 there is an arrow. T3 to T1 only there is an arrow. Now you can see read. Here it is doing right Y. So T2 to T3. Yeah. T2 to T3. So T2 to T3. There is an arrow. Now you can see Z also same arrow. Already we did one arrow. No need to do multiple arrow. Now you can see Y. So is there any one Y? No. But Z means T3 to T1 there is another arrow. Right? T3 to T1. So T3 to T1 already we did. Is there any other arrow? No arrow. So you can see there is no cycle. As there no cycle, here the problem is that you all are focusing on that conflict serializability, not conflict serializability. It is not. Here you need to think about that. No cycle means you are able to make it serializable. Again, husband and wife, they are fighting each other. It is your problem, it is your problem. It is your problem, it is your problem. Husband is giving your problem. So whenever this is cycle, you will be not able to make them serialized like husband then wife, wife then husband. You will be not able to make them serialized. If there is only one is telling okay it is your problem, another is not making any cycle. Okay. So wife is telling husband and husband is silent. Okay, tell me whatever you want to say, tell me, I will silent. So then there will be it will be possible to make them serializable. That okay, wife will do, after that husband will do. That means it is the conflict can be there. Conflict is in every family, but it is serializable. You no need to focus on the word conflict. Problem is that everyone is focusing on the word conflict. Remember always in our life always conflict is there. In transaction also always conflict is there. Conflict is not a problem. Problem is that you are able to make them serializable or not. So when we are telling two things, conflict, serializable, and not conflict serializable, right? Don't focus on the word conflict. Don't focus on this word. Focus on this word serializable. When you are focusing on this word serializable means whenever no cycle means it is conflict serializable. If cycle is there, then not conflict serializable. Means you are not able to make them serial. It is the problem, they are blaming each other. Then it is cycle, you will be not able to make them serial. That is the problem. Wife and husband blaming each other, it is a cycle, you will be not able to make them serial. That okay, first wife then husband or first husband then wife. You can't. Got it? Don't do mistake here. So no cycle means here it is not conflict serializable. It is conflict serializable. I got it. S1 is conflict serializable. Clear? But S2, whenever you are coming to S2 now, so what is happening in S2? You can see that S2 is creating cycle. If I am solving S2 for you, as I am not solving, I am showing you. You can see this is S1. Already you get the answer actually. S2 I am telling, okay. I am doing it for you. S2 is T1, T2, T3. I am doing it little bit faster. So R1X, then R3Y, then R2Y, then R3X, R1Z, R1Z, R2Z, W3Y, W1X, W1X, W2Z, and W1Z. This is there. Now T1, T2 and T3 Now find out the pair R1X. Is there anyone who is doing right in X? No. No one is doing right in X. R2Y. Is there anyone who is doing right? Yes. T2 to T3 there is an arrow. Now R3Y. R3Y it is doing T3 to T2. So already I got a cycle. There is a cycle between T2 to T3. Already you got a cycle. This is creating a cycle. It is not mandatory that all the transaction is making cycle. If there are 4 transactions, 3 transactions, everyone together making a cycle, that is not mandatory. If the cycle is created between 2 also, then also it is a cycle. No need to waste your time more. Here whenever you are able to find out it is already cycle, you can stop and you can say that it is not conflict serializable. T2 and T3 blaming each other, you will be not able to make them serial. So that's why it is not conflict serializable. So you got only answer that yes, only S1 is serializable, S2 not, and both also not. Clear? Concept clear to everyone? Pakka clear? Okay. Are you enjoying? Are you enjoying or not? I hope so you are enjoying. I already take the screenshot, but still I did it so that you can understand. Yes, cycle not there, that's why it is not serializable. Cycle is there, it is serialized, not serializable. You will be not able to make them serial. Don't focus on the word conflict. Okay, don't focus on the word conflict. Okay, so tell me now. Show once. Which one? This one. Nitesh, this one. This is your S2 and this is your S1. This is S1. Last slide, checking serializability 2. This one. This one. T2 and T3 is making cycle. Whenever as they are making cycle, you can answer that it is not conflict serializable. Read write. The problem is with read write. Oh, sorry. Yes, you are correct. Read write. Sorry. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Why? No. No. Sorry. Wait. You told me correctly. Wait. Here we got T2 to T3. This is read and this is also read. Okay. Wait. Definitely something is problem is there. Read. Here after that I am getting read X. T3 to T1 there is an arrow. T3 to T1 there is an arrow. And then you can see for Y already we did Y, nothing, no problem is there. For Z read Z, write Z. T2 to T1 there is an arrow. T2 to T1 there is an arrow. Then for this read Z and write Z. That's why T1 to T2 there is an arrow. This is read Z, this is write Z. That's why T1 to T2. Yeah. Between T1 and T2 it is making cycle. Sorry. Between T1 and T2 it is making cycle. And then W3Y No, it is not making cycle. W3Y, Y is not making cycle. Yeah. Correct, correct. Thank you, Nitesh. Thank you. नहीं नहीं, रहने दीजिए, नहीं गलत तो नहीं होना चाहिए ना. Yes. Now correct. T1 and T2 is making cycle. T1 and T2 making cycle, and that's why. That is the problem here. Right? T1 and T2 was making cycle here. Even also here I did. Right, now correct? It is not serializable anyhow. Here I create how? Yes, I think yeah, already we got it. Right? Yes. So we got T1 to T2. Because of this, I hope you are getting. It is not serializable. Now correct? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Chalo, I hope I did correct. Now any doubt, any mistake? I don't want to do any mistake. Any mistake I did? I hope no now. T2. T1 to T2. T2 to T1. Yes, because of this Z, because of this. It is obvious. R1Z was there. This is R1Z and this is WTZ. And R2Z is here and R1Z is here. Yeah. Yes. Now perfect. Okay. Thank you. Chalo. Now do this. Now do this. It is a question of transaction. I am expecting that maybe you will get so many questions from transaction this year. Because from last few years they are making so many questions from dependency preserve, like functional dependency, SQL and all. Yeah. If like screenshot or then makes cycle or not. Means I am not getting your point. Yeah, option 2 is the correct answer. It is given that the database just after third step but before fifth step. What will be the status? The database just after third step before fifth step, the transaction execution. What will happen? May be temporally inconsistent. Because why? Because in third step you write this one and before fifth step this one getting problem. Read, this is getting problem. Okay, because it is inconsistent, because from your account 50 rupees already deducted from A, but this is not added in B. Your amount is already deducted from your account. You are sending 50 rupees to your brother. It is already deducted from your account, but it is not added in your brother account. Or you are doing phone pay. You eat something, you ate something, now you are paying. So when you are paying, you pay the 50 rupees. It is deducted from your account, but the shopkeeper did not get that money. It is not added that account. So it is inconsistency or not? Temporary inconsistency. You will say I paid. The shopkeeper will say that no, I did not get the money. So it is an inconsistency. Yes, right? Because before this one only, right? So it is inconsistency. So may temporarily inconsistent. Why? Because maybe you will say, okay, wait for some time. I am also waiting. Maybe it is doing late after some time. Maybe either you will see that your transaction failure or the shopkeeper will get the money. right? Okay, yes. So that is temporarily, we are not telling permanent, temporarily. Sometimes server issue is happening, you are getting after that showing failure, right? That is also happening. So it is temporarily. After that permanent result, either it will add or you will see that it is failure, it will revert back to your account. Got it? Clear? Yes. So concept should be clear. Database is a very, very interesting subject. I love this subject and it's too much interesting. I will tell you a very funny thing. I love this database as like that. 2 years back when my surgery was there, it was very complicated surgery for endometriosis. I was suffering a lot. Doctor told me it is very complicated. 2 hours we have to do surgery, and after that what will happen we don't know, and also many problems were there. So whenever I was unconscious, whenever I am getting conscious, that first thing came to my mind that my brain is working properly or not, I am able to recall everything or not. I just think that okay, normalization I am able to remember what was BCNF, 3NF, 4NF, I am able to remember. Okay, so my brain is working fine. So really I am telling you this, I was feeling, I was also laughing that oh my god, after my, whenever I am getting conscious, then first thing is coming to my mind that okay, I am able to recall the normalization or not. Really it's happened. Really it's happened. Really that much passionate I am about this DBMS. Okay, yeah. So the answer is this one. Here it is very important for ER diagram topic. You are getting here entity relations. This is weak entity because who is dependent. Weak entity means who is dependent on another one. This I am the employee, my dependent, like my family is dependent on me. So the family, whenever like there is mediclaim whenever they are giving for family. So I am the employee, I have a employee ID, but my dependent don't have employee ID. They will be connected with that same employee ID. They don't have any primary key. That is called your weak entity, right? And this is the symbol of multi-valued attribute. What is the example of multi-valued attribute? Phone number. Phone number is a multi-valued attribute. Okay. And this is the symbol of key attribute. So this is the symbol of key attribute. Here this is the symbol of total participation. Whenever you will see this, this is the symbol of total participation. Okay. Yeah. Now we are entering to SQL. This is the next important topic. SQL, relational algebra. Very, very important. We are entering to this. Do this. How long? It's okay, already 1 hour 42 minutes. Okay, we will continue. Don't worry. We will continue more. Do this. What is the answer? Quickly tell me. Why scared? SQL is very important and very easy. Tell yourself it easy. Never say that word scared. It is challenging, but okay, no problem. We will do that. So given student course and student is given to you, the same thing what we did, the same thing, course is here. So where roll number is the primary key and here course is there. So it is asking you which of the following query will find the total number of students enroll in each course along with the course name. Total number of student along with the student. Here you can see select course name, count star total. So it is a new name you are giving for this count star, new field, that field name you are giving as total. From the student, natural join. The natural join is automatically taking the common attribute. Whenever you are using this keyword, it will automatically take the common attribute between the course and student. Now you are doing group by course name because course specific you are counting. Means like you are doing here course A, 5 students are there. Course B, 10 students are there. This will be like this output you will get. Like this you will get this output. So that's why group by is required. Course wise, if you are doing like that, you are getting here enroll each course. So group by required. In the 2, instead of using natural join, it is called explicit join. Explicit join means explicitly you have to maintain the joining condition. You have to mention it. The joining condition is that common attribute s dot course name equals to c dot course name. Other than that, everything is same. As you mention here natural join, that's why your explicitly joining condition not required. Here explicitly it is required, but both are doing same work. C is not correct because you are taking same thing, but the joining condition is missing here. There is no joining condition. As this is missing here, that's why it is wrong. Okay. Joining condition is missed. That's why option C is wrong. A and B is the correct answer. Clear? Yes. Yes, explicitly means you are not using any join name. Join, natural join, inner join, outer join, right outer, left outer, anything you are not. You are doing with comma. Then joining condition must. Then must. You are using with comma without using any join keyword. So joining condition must. This is the comprehension type question which asks in June 2024. Although the exam is cancelled, but questions are good. So definitely we can do the question. This question will clear your so many concepts of DBMS, of ER diagram and SQL both. So that's why this question is very important for you. Do the answer. Yes, this is that leaked paper. But the question is good. This question is good. Yeah. So here I am getting answer from Manju Manaspita. Manju Manasmita. Yeah. So here you can see what it is. Here a company. Acha, first I will not explain. Do the remaining question, then I will explain. First do the remaining question, then I will explain one by one because it is a comprehension. Do this one. Okay, answers are coming. Next. So this is the answer. Next. Next, do this. Yes, good. I'm getting answer. Next one. Yes. The next. Good, very good. I'm getting answer from everyone. Very good. All are doing well. Good. Now I will explain. Before explaining, I will shout out the name, those who answer here. One by one, I want to call the names, those who are here till now from a long time. Doipayon, Nitesh, Jairaj, Nishu, Ramaya, Rajita, Jayasri, Manasmita, Sri Ramaya, Manju, Haifa, then Janarthan, Arup Devnath, Reena, then one else I am missing. Jagan Mohan, Sri Ramaya, I told. Yes, they all are answering. Okay, good, very good. Here now let's understand the question. The question is very much conceptual question. High chance you will do mistake. So the company implement new database system to manage its customer information. The database contain table for customer, order, products and the sale representative. Each customer can place multiple order. Here it is the main point. Each customer can place multiple order and each order can contain multiple product. Each order is associated to a specific sale representative who manages the account. Okay, so here you need to understand the relationship between customer and order. This is the relationship between customer and order. What is the cardinality of customer and order and how they are making relation? That is the main thing here. One customer can place multiple order means here cardinality is M. And one order, each order, here it is contain multiple product, that is the relationship between order and product. Okay, this is the relationship between order and product. Okay, so here order is one cardinality. So here it is what type of, this one is coming here, this many is coming here, right? The crisscross is very important. Don't do that it is many to one. No, the crisscross is very important. This M is going here, this one is coming here, means it is one to many. Very important here, where you all can do mistake. Here this is given that question only. So this is here again. Read question carefully. Just now I told, now you will tell me, ma'am, answer coming wrong. Here I took customer, here I took order, that's why it came one to many. But in this question, read question. In this question, how it is given? Here is order. In which order you are reading, that is also important. Here is order and here is customer. The order of reading is also important, because first they mention order, then they mention customer, then they ask relationship. So the order cardinality is 1, customer cardinality is many. That's why here now it is many to 1. Now it is many to 1. So that's why your answer is many to 1. The order of the question is very important. The order will change. If I am making here customer and here order, then it is 1 to many. Then it is 1 to many. But as it is order, then customer, that's why it is many to 1. This is the first understanding of this question. After this understanding, now you need to think that, okay, this is many to 1, I understand. Now, the next question, so as it is many to 1, so the relationship data will be where? Means the primary key and foreign key, the where I should put the foreign key. That is the next question. In order table or in customer table? Here the table will be how? The table will be looks like that. It is your customer table and it is your order table. Now I need a foreign key. What foreign key? Each and every customer is placing order. And here I understand that key, okay, here I got it, the customer many, one customer can put many order. So is it possible that in the customer table, that customer 1 order ID, if I am making, can I do order 2, 3, 4? Can I do like that? I can't do like that. I can't do like that. So in customer table I cannot put order. But in order table I can put customer ID. Order number 1, customer ID, maybe 1. Order number 2, customer ID again 1. Order number 4, customer ID again 1. That is possible. That's why in order table you have to put customer ID. In customer table you cannot put order ID. This understanding is required. In order table you have to make the foreign key as customer ID, because you will maintain 1 by 1. Otherwise here you have to put multiple value. That is not allowed. That's why here now your question will be very easy. Now your question is very easy. See that here, this question. Which of the following table likely to be foreign key? So order table. That's why it is order table. Right? Thinking according to reality. Definitely you have to think the reality. That is important. Now you can see here. The SQL retrieve the total number of distinct customer who placed the order. So from where I have to take? I have to take it first of all in my mind. I have to take it from order table or customer table. I will get it from order table, not from customer table. So from customer table wrong. Customer table not. I have to take it from order table. Now next thing is that you are going to do retrieval the distinct keyword should be there. So select count distinct order ID not. Distinct customer ID. I need customers. I need customers. So distinct customer ID, not the order ID. I need to get the customer ID from order table. That's why this is my answer. Think it simple, realistic, then it will be simple. SQL, you are getting scared the where, in which table, from where I will do the query, because you are making it complicated. Think it simply. What is my requirement? From which table I have to take it? I will do that. So that's why this is wrong. Simple. Clear. You got this answer also. Now next. Based on this passage, which of the following is true? Which of the following is true? Each customer can place only one order. It is given already multiple order. Not possible. Each order can be associated with only product. It is already given contain multiple product. This is also wrong. The database does not include the table of the product for the product. So here it is given already product table is there. Each sales representative can manage multiple customer account. It can be, because why? It is not mentioned anywhere. It is mentioned that each order is associated with a specific cell. Order associated with a specific cell representative, that does not mean that one cell representative cannot maintain multiple order. So it is true. That one is not given. Distinct लिखना compulsory है. Yes, because distinct was given in the question. Distinct customer. In the question itself it is maintained that it is distinct. Right? So that's why you have to mention the distinct here. Okay, so I hope it is clear. Next one. Here in next one, here you will get little bit confused. Which of the SQL retrieve the total number of order placed by the specific customer? Now you will be confused with that. Okay, placed by the customer, I have to check it from the order table. So I am checking it from the order table. That is okay. Here it is given that select count star as total order from the order table, where customer ID equals to customer. Here select count star order ID. Here see, I no need to do star. I need particularly total number of order. So star means it will count everyone. I no need to count everyone. I need to count only order ID. So here I am counting order ID. Here it is sum, sum not. Sum means it will be counted like that. Order ID 12113 plus order ID 213, it will be added. I am not doing sum, I am doing counting. That's why it is wrong. Now you will be confused with option 1 and 2 and 3. Option 2 can be also correct. It is not incorrect. Option 2 is also correct. But more specifically, by chance, if there are multiple order ID placed into the database, then by using distinct, it will be give you correct answer. Means by chance maybe multiple entries there. Then also this distinct query will give you particular correct answer. And using distinct is a good thing whenever you are counting anything. Because if by chance any problem is there, that will be also rectified. That's why option 2, option 3 both are correct. But when both are there, most preferable answer is option 3. That's why option 3 we are going to choose here. Okay? ठीक है? Clear हुआ निशु? क्यों है? Distinct लिखना मैंडेटरी नहीं है, बट हम लोग कोई चांस नहीं लेंगे कि अगर कोई प्रॉब्लम है अंदर डेटाबेस के अंदर क्या है मुझे पता नहीं है, तो वी आर नॉट टेकिंग एनी रिस्क. ठीक है? क्लियर टू एवरीवन? एंजॉयिंग? एंजॉय गुरु, एंजॉय, एंजॉय, एंजॉय. Yeah. Chalo. Now it is also one comprehension. That is from relational algebra. Very simple comprehension they ask. That was a very simple comprehension. So you can do this. It is very simple, definitely. Answer is coming. The tuple for the Cartesian product. Definitely Cartesian product means you are doing cross product. Cross product means here 4, here 4. So 4 cross 4, 16. Simple one. Now do this. Here this one. Here see this one very carefully. See, I am zooming this one. This symbol very carefully. You have to be very careful about the symbol. If you are not checking symbol properly, then your answer will be wrong. So what is the answer for this? Yes, answer. What is your answer? Yeah. Here option 2 is the correct answer, definitely, because it is, here you have to remember, this is left outer join. Here whenever this is extended in left side, this is left outer join. Extended in right side, that is right outer join. Extended in both side, that is full outer join. Left outer join means common part plus remaining part from left hand side. Here it is common part plus remaining part from the right hand side. And here it is common part plus remaining part of left hand side plus remaining part of right hand side. This is the way this is working. And whenever you are doing inner join, then it is only common part. That is natural join. When you are doing natural join, like this way, nothing extended, then only common part. Remember that. So it is an example. From this example, your left outer, right outer will be clear. You can see here, this is a R and S table. In this table, whenever you are doing R left outer join, here the common table is what? You can see the common table between that R dot column A, S dot column A. In the column A, what are the common attribute? A, common values, common attribute, not common values. A is common, D common, and E common. These are the common. So write down this common, A, D, E. You write this common one. From A you are taking 1, 3, 5. That's why this is from R. 1, 3 and 5. Now you are taking from S. This is from R, this is from S. Same way you are taking ADE. Now 1, 3 and 4. So 1, 3, 4. After that, as it is left outer join, that's why left table is R. So from the R, only the remaining part. This remaining 2 is there. That is F and B. This 2 remaining part is there. That is we are adding here. And here it will be blank or null. This is called null. These are the values are null here. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Rajita. So it is null. Okay. And here, whenever I am doing right outer join, same way I will take the common. After that, only in the right hand side table you can see the blank. So this right hand side you will add here. This right hand side you will add here. So it is done. Clear? Right outer, left outer, very simple. Full outer, take the common, then write down the left hand side and leave it blank. This part is blank because according to B and F there is no data in S. That's why leave it blank means null. These all are null. Then take the remaining part of right hand side, right here in the right hand side. Think it is your R part, it is your S part. So in the S part right here, according to C there is no data in R, that's why leave it blank, that is null. This is the way how you are doing left outer, right outer and full outer. Very simple. Right? Easy. Very simple. So that's why here in this question you got it because it was your right outer join. Right? As I told you just now, got it. Yes. Because this is right outer join. As it is right outer join, I am taking the common between them. Here the common attribute you can see here the x dot s and y dot s. So in the s, what are the common attribute? J, B, R. So this J, B, R is the common here. I took the common. After that, from the right hand side table I have to take. In the right hand side table, this is only there. So from the right hand side table I am taking here and taking here. Now don't be confused. One area you will be confused. In my example I separate R and S, but here they make little bit twist by mixing the column. By mixing the column, you see that they mix the column. This S they take it from here, this SI they take it from here, this C they take it from here, and again this P they took from here, and this D they took from here. That's why this two data is here and this one is here. You are not getting like part by part. Okay, this part is totally null and this part you are taking. This twist only they make just by changing the attribute in a different way. That is possible. You can do it, no problem. So this is the twist only they make to make the students little bit confused. So don't be confused, that is happened here. Okay, clear? Yes. So next one, it is next one, do that. Next one you can do. Easy question, super easy. Yes, you all are enjoying. That's when you all are enjoying, I am feeling also good. No stress, nothing. Your enjoy is my food, my energy. It is transmitting, energy transmitted. You are enjoying means your energy is coming to me and I am also enjoying. Answer quickly. Yes, definitely it is easy. That is full outer join. It is simple. You can see we are doing here the null value where it is full outer join. Now I told number of tuple, applying the right outer join. Just now we did it. So number of tuple, you saw that already 4. So answer is 4. The number of tuple by applying this operation. This operation is what? This operation is left outer join. So left outer join means what is the answer? Same 4 only answer. Because from the common after that one will be left and that one we will add. That's why it is 4. Simple and easy. Easy peasy question. Okay. Now one more SQL. Today I am in full josh because I got lots of problem and now I will continue and continue. 2 more comprehension is there. One SQL comprehension. It is easy. You can quickly write down the table. I will tell you that most of the time students are getting confused by looking the big table. Oh my god, how to solve and doing time waste by scrolling up and down. You are getting comprehension, you are checking, going to question, again checking the data, again coming to question, again checking the data. That mistake most of the time students are doing. So don't do that mistake. Whenever this type of table is given, write down. Yeah. Which one I have to explain? Ma'am, please explain. I already explained, right? I already explained. I hope previous question is clear. Number of tuple is cardinality and yeah, degree. Yes, Nishu, correct. So write down the table fast. This is the easy way. If you are writing the table quickly, no need to write too much. Don't copy everything. Just in a small way you can write down the attributes and then directly go to the question. By writing the attribute or take a screenshot, I am showing you 5 questions. You will be easily able to solve. Easily you will be able to solve. This is employee table. This is department table. You can take screenshot quickly. And this is project work. These are the 3 tables are available. Now in this table upcoming 5 questions are there. Okay. So first question you can see here. Read the question. Without watching table also you can do the answer actually. I will tell you how to do. Without watching table also you can do the answer. Do it. Yes. So here the answer will be definitely this one, because why? Here you can see the two statement: find the sum of the salaries of all employee in English department as well as maximum, minimum and the average salary of English department. Now as I told you one thing, that whenever you are doing joining without using the join clause, that means explicitly you need to give the where condition for the joining. Here the where condition for the joining is there, but here no joining condition is there. Here there is no joining condition. The joining condition is very, very important. This joining condition, without the joining condition if you are doing, that is wrong. In the statement 2 there is no join condition. That's why as it is explicit join, you can't do. So that's why this is wrong. Simply you can do the answer. If your concept is clear, easily without checking table, no need of table. Without table also you can do all the 5 questions. See that this question also you can do when your concept is clear. Do it quickly. Here read the question. The table structure retrieve the distinct employee ID of all employees university who are working on the project number this. These are the project number. Quickly you can answer, very quickly. Very quickly. I need answer from everyone. Very quickly you can answer. Yes. Here you can eliminate. See that whenever I am comparing multiple value, I cannot compare with equal. Equal to can compare only one value. Whenever multiple value, I have to use in. In keyword should be there. Here it is equal. Here also it is equal. In keyword should be there. Only here is in and here is in. Now what is the difference? Here another thing is that distinct. The distinct keyword is not here. In option 2, distinct keyword is not there. So that's why this is eliminated. Only this one is the correct answer. In and distinct. Find out the in and distinct, you are getting answer. Very simple. Those who are getting scared about SQL, don't be scared. It is so simple actually. Actually this is so simple. Right? Yes. Now see next question. Here do the next question. Which of the next question is telling you which of the following query return the employee ID and the name of the employee, salary greater than the salary of all employee in the department number 20. Employee ID is this. No need to look the table. Without looking table you can answer. No need to look the table. If it is not visible, then I am zooming little bit. You can see the queries. If I am zooming, it will be very much. No, I can't. Yeah. Here also you can eliminate. See that. Here result you can see employee ID. What is there? Here the first problem you can see that here the all is the keyword. Okay, you are getting all employees. The keyword is all. Here all is not there. Here also all not there. Only all is here. All is the keyword. All employee. So all is the keyword. By looking the all only you can do the answer. This is the correct. So this is here. Now see next. This is also without looking table you can answer. Without looking table you can answer. No, star means not all. All is different. All is different, star is different. All and any. All means you are checking the inner query. The inner query should satisfy all. Means in the inner query, if everyone is satisfying, then it is giving you true result. Any means in the inner query, if anyone is satisfying, then it is giving you true result. That is the difference between all and any. Star and all is not same. Yeah, here you are getting option A is the correct answer. Why? Because here you see that. Here I need to update the table. Okay, so update employee. Alter is not. Alter is a DDL query where you are changing the attribute name. You are updating the value. So you are going to update. You are not going to alter. So update, here also update is going on. Set, here also set is going on. But here the where condition, the department number in this DID, that is mandatory. Directly if you are doing it without condition, where I am going to do that, how I will understand? Because you are doing here D name equals to science. In the employee table, D name is not present. The D name science is present in department table. Without department table, this D name you will be not able to find out. If you go back to the table, in the employee table, D name was not there. Here you can see in the employee table, the D name was not there. In the department table, only D name was there. Means I need to do the joining. I have to fetch the DID. Then I can get the D name. That's why this one is wrong. Right. That's why this one is wrong. Only this one is correct. Very conceptual question, each and every question. Now see this one. Which one is correct? This is also easy. Without looking at table, you can do the answer. Without looking at table, you can do the answer. This is also very easy. Yes. Here the answer is this one and this one. You can see that the drop salary, the main syntax is that alter table name, alter table then table name. Okay, here the syntax is wrong. Alter directly table name, this syntax is wrong. This one is alter table name, this one is also alter table name. And here salary cascade means the restrictions. Whenever the main one I am going to delete, the referencing one will also delete. That is cascade. Restrict means it will restrict if some data is there, but it will drop. So that's why A and B both are correct. C is not the answer. So answer is this one. It is very easy. One more, last but not least. There is a comprehension of relational algebra by looking at symbols, Most of the time students are getting confused. If you are good in this table, C is correct. No, C is not correct. This syntax is wrong. The syntax is wrong here. Alter table name. Here it is alter table name directly. The syntax is wrong here. Are you okay with that? You want to do this? This is a relational algebra query. By looking that select project, by looking the query, you will be very much tensed. But I will make it easy if you are with me. I promise myself today the class will be super marathon. And I will end with this one. If you all are okay with that. B3, B plus T is also there. After this B3, B plus T I added. That is also I have added. If you are with me, I will be there. I will be there. Don't worry. If you are with me, I am there. Okay. So then quickly take the table, screenshot. These are the tables. These are the tables. Sailor, reservoir and boat. Sailor, reservoir and boat. Yes. So write down the table quickly. Then we are going, means no need to write the data. Don't try to go for the data. Only the attribute is more than sufficient. Don't be scared by looking the data. This is the main problem. You are looking the data and you are getting scared. Not required. Just write down the table attribute. It will be more than sufficient to do the answer. I am telling you, just write down the table attribute. Then go to the question. Yes, this is the first question. See this. It is easy, simple. Don't be scared. I am telling you, don't be scared. It is easy, simple. Very easy, very simple. Very easy, very simple. My water finish. Do it, do it. No need to write. That's why I told, right? Here what it is. See that. By looking you will be not able to understand. I know that. Which of the following compute the name of the sailor who have reserved a red boat? Now I need to find out who has reserved a red boat. So which table is required? The boat table is required. From the boat table I can get the data of the color. The color red. Where color is red. Now who reserve? For that the BID. From this BID, from the reservoir table I will get the BID. Who reserve these BIDs? Now the name of the sailor, from where I will get? From the sailor table. For that sailor table is required because name of the sailor is there in the sailor table. So 3 table joining is required. I need boat table also. I need reservoir table also. I need sailor table also. Joining is required. Where joining? This BID will be matched with this BID. Then this SID will match with this SID. Then I will find out the S name. This is happening. So that's why here your answer is this one and this one. Why not this? Here projection means what are the attribute you are going to represent, means you are going to show. Like in SQL you are writing select star, select this, and in where condition you are writing, in SQL what you will write? Ki select S name, select S name. From this, where this. So this select is actually the projection here. This where is actually your query. The select is projection and this where is actually the select. That is the difference. Okay, where is using here as where select. So here you see that S name I am going to project. Here I am taking rate from the reservoir table. How it is possible? The color attribute is present in the both table. It is not there in reservoir table. So that's why you need to take it from the both table, right? It is not in reservoir table. So color equals to road is here. Now I told you that you need to do the joining. That's why the natural join is required with reservoir table and the seller table. This natural join is required. That we did. So it is implicit. Okay, this is implicit one. And this is actually the explicitly, means separately you are doing. Okay. So here you see that here you are doing directly natural join because automatically common attribute will come. But here explicitly we are taking that red color from the board, then projecting BID, then from the reservoir you are making the joining. Then after that you are taking the SID and joining with seller, then projecting S name. Both are doing same work. That's why this is your correct answer. Same thing we are doing separately. Explicitly we are doing. And here implicitly already done. Got it? Now do this one. Which of the following relational algebra the SID of the seller with the age over 20 who have not reserved the red boat? Who have not reserved the red boat? Think and answer. Yes, here what will be the answer? See that. From here, who have not reserved, for that board table is required. From the board table I will get red. Now not reserved. Not reserved means excluding this. Excluding this, that's why we have to do minus. Here I am taking the all red color board. Who reserved the red color boat? By from this query I am getting who reserved the red color boat. Because reservoir and seller both are required. Now doing minus from the seller. And there is a query age greater than 20. Here I am doing age greater than 20. From here I am getting those seller whose age is greater than 20. Those SIDs. I am doing minus from those SIDs who reserved red color. Then I am getting who have not reserved the red color. Right? This is your answer. Why not others? Why others are not? What is the problem in other query? The problem in other query is that first this query. Here red and age. You will be not able to run this type of query, will not work. This is wrong query. Here you are doing less than 20. That is wrong. Here you are doing greater than 20 and here you are doing and intersection. I have to do minus. I am doing here and means intersection. That means common. It will find out that who have reserved red boat. It will give you who have reserved red boat. It is the intersection. That's why this is wrong. Elimination is the best way. Find out where is the mistake and eliminate and get the correct answer. Yes. Now do this. Yes, second one is doing intersection, right? Third last one. Last one is no. Here it is wrong. Query is wrong. Color equals to red and age greater than 20. Like this way it will not run. Okay. Yes, you have to decode by mentally, because relational algebra is mathematical notation. It will not be executed in computer, right? It is not to be executed in computer. Now see the next. The relational algebra query computes the name of the seller who have reserved the red and the green vote. Yes. Here it is option 1 is the correct answer, because red and green, again this type of query is wrong query together. You can't do that. Red and green, this is a wrong query. You can't run like that. First you have to fetch red, then you have to fetch green, then you have to do the intersection between red and green. If you are doing intersection between red and green, then the common part is your red and green. Okay, that's why here the temporary red, here you are fetching the red color table, you are making a temporary table. That is a rename operation. This operation is rename operation for making temporary table. Here also you are making a temporary table, temporary green. You are selecting the green table. After that you are making intersection between red and green to find out the common. That's why this is the correct one. This one is wrong. Here you are making temporary boat. Here you are making temporary boat. It is wrong. It is not being correct one. Separately, first you have to get temporary red and green, then you have to do the intersection. Okay. Yes, these are like temporary table. It is not separate. Temporary table you are creating by doing the rename operation. Okay. Yeah, now do this one. Yes, this one you will be little bit confused, but don't worry, I will clear your concept. Don't worry about that. Here I am clearing the concept. I am here for you. So how it is working? Here the answer is this one. This is the answer. What is division operator? The division operator is doing that. How the division operator is working, I am telling you. The division operator is used to find out the record in one relation that are associated with all record. One record in a relation 1 which is associated with all record of another relation. Which is associated with all record of another relation. Okay. So how it is, actually I am taking an example. With the example you will understand the division. It will be easy for you if I am taking the example. Here you can see the example. Here is the R table. Now in the R table, the data is like this. A, B, 1x, 1y, 2x, 2y and 3z. And in the S table, the data V, X and Y. Okay, now I am doing R divide by S. So how the R divide by S will work? Here whenever you are doing the division, then first of all it should be the subset. Always remember that the relation 2 will be the subset of relation 1. And there should be a common value. This common value is there, right? Which is matching with all data. You can see that this X and Y is present. As this X and Y is present, that's why after the division, which is matching with all XY, you can see that 1, 1. This is matching with X and Y. So 1 is matching with XY. That's why you are getting here answer of the division 1. In 2 also you are getting X and Y. So that's why you are getting 2. But 3 is not coming. Because 3 is taking only Z. X and Y both should be present, which is matching with all data. That is your answer. So again I am reading the definition. Now we will understand the definition. Listen to me very carefully. A division operator is used to find out the record in one relation that are associated with all record of another relation. It will commonly used when we want to identify entity that satisfies certain condition across multiple related data set. That's why here your answer is coming this. Okay, clear? Clear? Okay, I can't repeat. You missed it again. I have to repeat. I am also a human being. Okay, you can watch the recording. Okay, you missed last question. You can watch the recording. Okay. So that's why here this answer is coming. Which of the following relation algebra query computes the name of the seller who have reserved all vote? That's why we are doing here division operation. Temporary SID from the reservoir table divide by the vote who is reserved all vote. All vote. Now I am doing the project from the temporary SID and the seller table. Because I need to show the seller name of the seller. Got it? Clear? Yes? Okay. Now the last question, do this. Do this one. Suddenly if you are coming, you will be not able to understand. You was not there from beginning. Be 3. It is almost 3 hours class. From last 3 hours I am explaining. You came suddenly and now you are telling to explain again. I can't. You can watch recording, then you can understand. Suddenly anything is not possible. It is a continuation and you need to understand it with a continuation. Yeah. So here, which of the following compute the seller who have reserved vote 103? Yes, it is easy. Now you are able to do it easily. I need to do the 103 from the vote table. That is okay. But I need the reservoir and seller both. I need both. This is not the answer, right? I need both. So this is and this one. Q2 and Q3 both are correct. Because here reservoir is not present. Without reservoir you can't do it. Yes. Hua clear? Batao. Are you ready to do the B plus tree? B plus tree numerical is very popular. 2 to 3 times they ask B plus tree numerical. With the B plus tree numerical I will end the class, and advanced DBMS, big data, data warehouse, data mining, those questions I have already covered in 2 classes. I have uploaded 2 videos. in this top 50 computer science, that playlist of 2025, you can watch that to do the advanced questions from where you are getting multiple questions, so that your complete DBMS will be done. Yeah. So structure of the B plus tree is that where it is storing the linked list, it is storing as a linked list, right? Yeah. Now internal node and leaf node, from here only questions are coming. Here you can see the formula. It is the formula for internal node and it is the formula for leaf node. Okay, it is the formula for internal node and it is the formula for leaf node. Write down the formula quickly and I will ask you the question, you will do the answer. कंप्यूटर नेटवर्क ऑलरेडी डन. अरे भाई सडनली आप लोग आ रहे हो और बता रहे हो ऑलरेडी. दिस इज द 4th यूनिट वी आर डूइंग. यूनिट 10 AI डन, यूनिट 9 नेटवर्किंग डन, यूनिट 8 TOC डन, यूनिट 7 DS algo डन, यूनिट 7 DS algo डन, यूनिट 6 सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियरिंग डन, यूनिट 5 ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम डन. नाउ वी आर डूइंग यूनिट 4 DBMS. सब कुछ हो गए. बहुत लेट में आप लोग आ रहे हो, बाकी चैनल को फॉलो कर रहे हो, नहीं हो रहा है. सब कुछ हो गए, बाकी ओनली 3 यूनिट बाकी है. या सो हियर नाउ डू द क्वेश्चन. हियर इज द क्वेश्चन. हियर इज द क्वेश्चन फॉर यू. Write down, do the answer. Yes, was done. Yesterday only we did was. B plus tree. Indexing, everything is given. What is the answer for this? Very popular question. 2 to 3 times they repeat this type of question. नहीं बन रहा है. Not able to do. After putting that much effort, those who are watching the full class, I hope you learn so many things. At least एक like तो बनता है. I'm getting the answer. So here the key size is given 10. Size of the record pointer is 9 byte. Size of the block pointer is 8 byte. Block size is this one. Now we assume that the internal node of B plus tree is n here. And block pointer node is here, that is n, so n minus 1. Now we will put here the formula that n size multiply into size of the block pointer plus n minus 1 multiply into size of the key equals to less or equals to block size. This is the formula. Now here after that you are getting the answer for 57.44. Please don't make it 58. Because it is indexing. Here if I am telling you that you have to give it, you have to distribute it, then definitely you have to take the integer part, don't take the float part. Forcefully don't make it 58, your answer will be wrong. Whatever full part is there, that is only you can take. Fraction part, leave it. So answer is 57, don't make it 58. So that's why here you are getting 58. And next one is this one, that leaf. Okay, so you are taking here x, that number of leaf node I am taking here x. Now the formula is x multiply into key plus data pointer plus 1 block pointer less or equals to block size. Here also you are getting 53.47. Don't make it 54, it is also 53. So that's why your answer is 57 and 53. In option it can be 58 and 54, and 90% students will do this one and they will get 0 out of 2. So don't do that. It is 57 and 53. Okay. Same type of question, another one is this. Quickly you can do it. This is also another PYQs. Same type of question. Now you can try. You can do by yourself. Quickly do it. I have to end the session. Quickly do it. You can give me the answer in the chat box. I will not show the answer. You can give me the answer in the chat box, and those who are watching, you can give me the answer in the comment section. And I hope the session is helpful for you. So many topics, all the important topic of DBMS I did here, and not in hurry, with clear concept. It is not one-liner. It is not only matching. It is not only sequence. All the conceptual topic of DBMS I clear here. And I hope 100% sure you will get some question from this area. You will get the marks if you watch the complete class. And I will request you, everyone, please put your feedback. Your feedback will motivate me to do the more classes. Okay. Really, you don't know, after so many issues, means I am running from last 5 years this channel. It is not only my work, because I have lots of responsibilities in my family. I have my daughter. I have to take care of my parents. I have to take care of my in-laws. So many things are there. After that also I am trying to give. Family members are getting angry with me, but still I am doing, because I love this and I know that I am helping all of you. So if you are giving some comment, then it will motivate me. Tomorrow we will meet for programming. Be ready for programming. Okay, programming graphics together. Unit 3 together we will do programming and important topics of graphics, so that unit 3 will be done in one day. Programming plus graphics as per the UGC NET syllabus. Tomorrow we will do that. Be ready for that. Tomorrow we will meet again. Good night for now. Take some sleep, take some rest. Too much screening time is done. Almost 3 hours. Take some rest. And it is mandatory, if you are going for exam, then definitely it is mandatory to do the 3 hours mock test. Must attempt the 3 hours mock test. Otherwise your preparation is incomplete. I am telling, really your preparation is incomplete if you are not attempting 3 hours mock test. Free of cost it is available, and if you are going to get more mock test, then definitely go for paid mock test. It is there. I will suggest you go for paid course. 499 for 5 days, 4 days also. If you are going to restaurant also, then 500, where it is going you don't know. But if you spend this 500 rupees, I am giving you guarantee. There is 3 hours mock test is there, and computer science mock test is also there. So many previous years question PDFs are there. You can revise it. So many expected questions are there. PDFs are there for mind mapping, revision PDFs are there, and so many classes are there. Maybe you will be not able to watch those classes, but last minute also, if you are attending the test series and if you are doing revision by opening those PDF in the app, it is not downloadable, but it will be helpful for you. 500 rupees can change the game in your exam hall. I am telling you, rank booster course will really boost your rank if you are spending this money and if you are spending the time for practice. After learning a lot, if you are not attempting 3 hours mock test, paper 1, paper 2 combiningly, then your preparation is incomplete. So try to think, try to take it and use it. It will be very much useful for you. If you are not able to do, then go for free mock test and attempt this free mock test. Here also 3 hours mock test is available. That is this one, paper 1 and combined. One full length mock test is available. At least attempt this one. At least one mock test attempt it from our app. Install Unify Study app from the Google Play Store. Already 10k download is done. So many students are using it. At least do that. At least this free mock test for 3 hours, attempt it and go for the exam hall. Otherwise, really I am telling you, you will be not able to manage time properly. After doing lots of preparation also, your performance will go down. And it is not possible in YouTube. Thank you. Bye. See you again tomorrow for computer graphics and programming in one marathon. Bye bye.